How's it going, guys? It is the iPod Ricky here, back with a brand new tutorial. Today you guys will be checking out Jailbreak 1.2, the newly released version for Windows. I'm hoping you guys this is the last version that you will need, because for me it worked perfectly. So there's this new installer that you're going to get when you download it, and all you need to do is right click and run it as an administrator, and it'll tell you welcome to the program. This is just basically an install wizard. So all you have to do is hit next, and then make sure you guys deleted the JB folder. That was what I was showing you from the computer directory, but it really doesn't matter. Just run through the installer and everything will be fine. The first thing that I recommend you guys doing is making a backup of your device and restoring so that you're on a fresh iOS to do this jailbreak. And also 7.1 is supported in this, but iPhone 3.2 is not. So 7.1 is supported. So the first step is to click the first button, the jailbreak button, and as you can see, I'm running a freshly restored iOS 7. There's nothing on here. And also to point out, this is an iPhone 4. I know a lot of people think this is a 4S because of the antennas, but I can assure you this is an iPhone 4 and this program is iPhone 4 only. So all you need to do is put your device into DFU mode by holding the power and home button for 10 seconds, and then the home button for another 10 seconds. And you can also listen to the noises that your computer makes as well. And then just hit OK, and then this will launch automatically. So just be patient and wait until you see almost there, and then your phone at the bottom will show that little spiral, and then it will kick into what it looks like is recovery mode. So then just click OK on the dialog box that says once the tool is done, click OK. And then this should pop up automatically, and if this doesn't look like it is where it's installing these things, just run that step again and everything should install perfectly, as you guys can see. So then after that, your device will kick into recovery mode by itself. As you guys can see, it'll be around this time. So once that happens, this window will close automatically, and then basically you can just close out of the SSH tool and then put your device back into DFU mode. And then once you hit OK on that dialog box, it'll just take you to Alex's Twitter, but that's fine. You can close out of it after you guys follow him. So then just close out of Jailbreak and then rerun as an administrator. Every time you run Jailbreak, you'll need to make sure that you run as an administrator. So being my phone is a Verizon phone, it's on CDMA, so I boot 3.3, which is CDMA, and then I put my device back into DFU mode. Again, holding the power and the home button for 10 seconds, letting go for the home button, and continuing, or the power button I mean, and continuing to hold the home button. It's the same thing in every tutorial as you guys have seen before. So then I click 7.0.4, but as you guys can see now, 7.1 is supported. So if you're on 7.1, you guys can now jailbreak that. It'll prompt you on how to do that. You need to put the 7.1 IPSW into the folder in the JB folder, but it'll tell you guys how to do that. But for this tutorial, I'm on 7.0.4. And I'm telling you guys, I think that this build is the final build, or almost there. I can tell you guys that a lot of people will not have errors running this. It's a lot quicker than before and a lot less steps. So I sped that up a little bit. After it installs everything, you can close out of Jailbreak and then reopen it, because this is where we'll install Cydia. So after you load that up, just click install Cydia, and then it'll ask you for your IP. And I know this is where a lot of people have had issues before, but this is where a new feature in Jailbreak 1.2 comes into play. So to get your iPhone IP, you just tap settings. After that, carrier message goes away, and then go into Wi-Fi and then hit the little I button, and your iPhone and computer need to be on the same Wi-Fi IP address. So after you type that in and hit enter, you need to hit Y when that prompt tells you to, and then hit enter, and then everything will install. And it's as simple as that. I know that a lot of people were having fatal error network and a lot of problems like that, but all you need to do is hit Y when it says would you like to add it, and then hit enter, and then your phone will reboot by itself. As you guys can see, it went through a lot of different reboots and things, but just put it back into DFU mode, because we'll need to reboot it since it is a tethered jailbreak. So just go back to your same boot option that you used before, again mine being the CDMA iPhone. I go 3.3. As you guys can see, it puts it back into recovery mode, so that tells you that you need to reboot it. So then just back into DFU mode, standard procedure of holding the power and the home button, letting go of the power button and holding the home button. And there's also a tutorial link around Jailbreak if you guys still don't understand how to put your device into DFU mode that I did. So once you do that, it'll just reboot, and as you guys can see, you'll have Cydia. I know, hopefully, I'm really hoping that you guys do have it. This was a lot simpler than before. Personally, I think, as you guys can see, after Cydia loads, it has been updated for the iOS 7 Fit. As you guys can see, that was just a transition. My Cydia did not crash. I was just showing that you can install packages on this. As you guys can see, I'm running mobile terminal. Again, that Cydia did not crash. I just transitioned into it rebooting. But as you guys can see here, Cydia, it loads up perfectly fine. It's fit for the display on this version. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you have any problems, please comment down below or follow me on Twitter and I'll be able to help you out. Please subscribe, share. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.